What is up, everybody? It's Animac here for AnimeUproar, and today I will be discussing one of the biggest twists to ever happen in Black Clover. Although, to be fair, all of this was foreshadowed many chapters ago, so if you were paying close attention to the story, you might have seen it coming. After Zenon unlocked a shocking new devil form that completely changed what we thought we knew about devil possession, Yuno just unlocked a new power that fundamentally alters our understanding of how magic works in Black Clover. This is a big deal, and it looks like Asta has some serious competition once again when it comes to being the most overpowered character. If you enjoy the Black Clover content on this channel and you want us to keep it coming, you know what to do. Leave a quick like and comment. It only takes a second, but it helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new to AnimeUproar, or maybe you watch our videos but you just haven't taken the time to subscribe yet, do me a favor and make this the video that you subscribe and hit that notification bell to turn on all notifications. You really have to go through the trouble of subscribing, hitting that bell, and then selecting the option that says all. If you don't go through all of those steps, you're still gonna miss a lot of our videos, even if you are subscribed. It's just how YouTube works. You can also hit me up on Twitter and Instagram at AnimeUproar. Finally, this video will of course contain Black Clover manga spoilers, so please proceed with caution. You have been warned. The new chapter throws us right back into the ongoing battle between Langris and Finral on the one hand, and Zenon in his new devil form on the other. Langris and Finral are running out of time because Langris can't keep up his spatial magic mana zone for much longer. Meanwhile, Zenon believes that he has familiarized himself enough with their movements to take them down next time they try to approach him. But Langris and Finral manage to outmaneuver Zenon by using their unique spatial magic properties to increase their speed to absolutely time-bending levels. And so instead of going where Zenon thought they would go, they suddenly appear right behind him. As they attempt to destroy his very heart using spatial magic, the chapter suddenly shifts to Yuno. The previously unconscious Yuno is finally coming to, and when he awakens, he realizes that he has been knocked into a separate chamber within the palace. This chamber contains the grimoires of the Spade Kingdom, those grimoires that still haven't been claimed by their users. Once Yuno finds his bearings, he sees that Langris and Finral are in big trouble. Zenon has already defeated them, and he is likely to kill them within the next few seconds if Yuno doesn't do something immediately. Zenon explains to the brothers that not even spatial magic has the power to destroy the heart of a devil, and he proceeds to declare victory. Meanwhile, Yuno is going through a personal crisis as he tries to grapple with the fact that yet more of his comrades may be killed right before his eyes. He thinks back to all of his fellow Golden Dawn members who were already killed by Zenon, and he wonders whether he was wrong to come on this mission in the first place. Yuno wanted so desperately to save his captain and avenge his fallen comrades, and he trained harder than ever before in order to get stronger. But in this moment, it seems like it was all for nothing. In this moment, Yuno wonders whether his spot in the infiltration unit should have gone to someone who was more worthy than himself. Yuno then begins to cry, and this is not a man that we see being emotional very often. Yuno is known for being calm and stoic nearly all the time, and yet here he is completely breaking down. Ironically, in this moment, Yuno looks just as sad and desperate as Zenon had looked back when Alan died. For his entire life, Yuno was praised for being this magical genius. He vowed to avenge his comrades and become the Wizard King. So is this really how it was all going to end? Yuno remembers the vow that he made to his rival and best friend Asta, and he decides that he cannot give up now. As he summons up the very last of his power and forces himself to stand up, something insane happens. Some sort of entity that looks like a puff of smoke with eyes and a mouth shows up and says, "I am you, but you also have your own power." Now I know what you must be thinking. Yuno either hit his head too hard or he's on drugs. But no, this creature is likely a manifestation of the elf spirit who had reincarnated inside of Yuno, although I'm not sure why he would manifest on the outside instead of just speaking to Yuno from the inside. That said, maybe the elf is not really outside. This might just be how Yuno is perceiving the conversation in his own mind. Then the puff of smoke turns into a shiny new Spade Kingdom Grimoire. The Spade Kingdom Grimoire that Prince Yuno Grinberryall was going to receive if he had stayed inside the kingdom. Suddenly, the clouds above the palace are pierced by a powerful beam of light, and the Grinberryall supporters on the outside know right away that it must be Yuno's doing. Potri also realizes that Yuno's wind magic must have come from his connection to Licht and Tetia's child. But his original magic, the magic of the Spade Kingdom royal bloodline, is light magic. Or at least it looks like it might be light magic to me. We don't have direct confirmation yet, but that would make sense since light magic is considered to be so rare and powerful, and it is also associated with royalty. Whatever Yuno's original magic is, how freaking crazy is this development? As it turns out, Yuno has been using someone else's magic this entire time. The wind magic that he had been so great with and that he had practiced using for so long belonged to Licht and Tetia's child, not to him. As you will recall, Tetia had been pregnant with twins. One twin survived, but the other died and was then reincarnated into Yuno's body at the same time as all those other elves were reincarnated into the bodies of other humans in the Clover Kingdom. However, because Yuno's elf was never even born before the elf massacre took place, living as part of Yuno is all that this elf knows. Because of that, he feels intrinsically connected to Yuno, and that is why he never tried to take over Yuno's body or force Yuno to do evil things to other humans like all the other elf reincarnations had done to their human hosts. I have to say that this is a very interesting twist in the story of Yuno's life. And I love how the crazy reveal about Yuno's elf reincarnation from many chapters ago now became relevant again in a really cool and consequential way. This new power-up for Yuno is pretty freaking broken, but it actually makes sense in terms of the story, and it has been foreshadowed for many chapters. After all, if Yuno is not from the Clover Kingdom and yet he has a Clover Grimoire, we should have known that something was up. And of course, Yuno is Asta's rival, so he has to keep up with him somehow, and after attaining his Devil Union mode, Asta has become more powerful than ever. So Yuno had to find some way to keep Asta on his toes, or I should say Tabata had to find a way to keep Yuno and Asta close together, and that way was a second grimoire. Now armed with two grimoires, Yuno confronts Zenon before Zenon has a chance to finish off Langris and Finral. Yuno vows to save everyone, including the entire Spade Kingdom, and to become the Wizard King. Finally, he vows to defeat Zenon even in his new overpowered devil form, and that is how this shocking chapter ends. Honestly, I'm really excited to see where this goes next, because we have no idea what someone as powerful and loved by mana as Yuno can accomplish with two grimoires and two magic attributes. And this is not some artificially created double grimoire like the one that Mars had. These are two top-tier grimoires that both really do belong to Yuno, so he will be able to unlock the full potential of both of them. Let me know what you guys thought about this wild twist, and let me know what you guys think is the answer to the big question. What is Yuno's original magic? Is it light magic? Is it some sort of snow or ice type magic because the Spade Kingdom is so winter themed? Or is it something else altogether? Personally, I hope it's not just snow or ice, because that would be kind of predictable. But if it were that, then combining snow and ice with wind would mean that Yuno would be able to control the weather and create massive storms. I mean, I guess that would also be pretty cool, even if it were predictable. Don't forget to leave a comment with your guesses or hopes for what Yuno's original magic will be. I'm serious, I want everyone to comment, even if it's a meme answer like drip magic or plot armor magic, type it down right now. If you enjoyed this Black Clover video and you want to see more in the future, do me a quick favor and leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, or maybe you watch our videos but you just haven't taken the time to subscribe yet, make this the video that you subscribe and hit that notification bell to turn on all notifications. You really have to go through the trouble of subscribing, hitting the bell, and then selecting that option that says all. If you don't do that, you're still gonna miss a ton of our videos even if you are subscribed. It's just how YouTube works. You can also hit me up on Twitter and Instagram at AnimeUproar. I want to give a quick thank you to all of our AnimeUproar patrons who make videos like this one possible. Special thank you to Alpha Sigma. This man is an absolute mad lad and a disciple of Lord Twigo himself. And I can't forget all of our The One tier patrons, the ones who stand above all other clans, including Ingrata, Pate Hefa, Aljatal, Hinokami and Water, The Toasted Chi, The Spike, Corey McGowan, Kaido Might Be a Gyarados, Dylan Isidore, Spidey Life Tanel, Tungsten Tarkus, Baked Buddhist, Cody Hebert, Monkey D. Quilly, and Jeremy Cummings. Finally, thank you also to our Pro Hero tier patrons, including the one and only Gilgamesh, the Red-Haired Raven, Angel Cruz, Rathuin Deora, Very Gucci, Alicia Octor, Bonnie Parks, Joanne Garcia, Ted No Ted, and Fatboy Games. If you enjoy our videos and you feel that they provide value to you, consider supporting us on Patreon. Even a single dollar will give you access to our Patreon exclusive Discord, and your name will appear in our videos along with these amazing people. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys.